Hamilton has been living up to all of the hype and then some. Lin-Manuel Miranda clearly outdid himself with this masterpiece, and today, the march through Hamilton continues. We're looking at another song you told me is really iconic. It's the Schuyler Sisters. Welcome back, friends, and a special welcome to all the new friends out there. I'm YoBGS, and when last we left our heroes in Hamilton, they had been in the middle of a night of drunken rabble-rousing, and I think they kind of left to pass out, and that is when Aaron Burr got up and started to transition into this new scene that is apparently setting the stage for this song, the Schuyler Sisters. Now, if you want to be a part of this Hamilton journey with me as I listen to all of it for the first time, make sure to subscribe, especially with the notifications on, because Disney might block some of these. I don't know, I'm a little bit nervous. And leave a comment down below if there's something else you want me to check out. Okay, without further ado, we're getting right into this. Burr getting up.
There's nothing rich folks love more than going downtown and slumming it with the poor. They pull up in their carriages and gawk at the students in the common just to watch them talk.
That's wild, because when I lived in Cleveland, the theater is actually in kind of a bad part of town, and I never thought of it that way, but I mean, hard to argue.
There's nothing rich folks love more than going downtown and slumming it with the poor. They pull up in their carriages and gawk at the students in the common just to watch them talk. Take Philip Schuyler, the man is loaded. Uh-oh, but little does he know that his daughters, Peggy, Angelica, Eliza, sneak into the city just to watch other guys. And work.
Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy.
Also, it's interesting that that's kind of like Burr's first verse in all of this, isn't it? In Aaron Burr, sir, all he did is he tells Alex to chill out a little bit, and then he gets up and, yeah, the first thing he says, pretty profound.
Angelica, Eliza,
Daddy said to be home by sundown.
Daddy doesn't need to know.
Daddy said not to go downtown.
Like I said, you're free to go. But look around, the revolution's happening in New York.
Wait, okay, so this is interesting. So, like, the implication right away is that the revolution started as a revolution among the poor, which I guess would make sense. Who would be most hurt by the taxes, by the tariffs? You know, that stuff always gets passed down to the people who can least afford it. So they would have been the ones kind of starting the revolution. Well, then again, yeah, Hamilton was like broke, right? And he was 19 at the time. So they start circulating the literature, and then when the rich people go hang out with the poor people, they get the same literature, and it starts to work its way up the food chain.
It's bad enough Daddy wants to go to war.
People shouting in the square.
It's bad enough.
I like Peggy talking about war, and then Eliza is like, oh, people shopping.
It's bad enough Daddy wants to go to war.
People shouting in the square.
It's bad enough there'll be violence on our shore.
New ideas in the air. Look around. Angelica, remind me what we're looking for.
She's looking for me.
Eliza, I'm looking for a mind at work. I'm looking for a mind at work. I'm looking for a mind at work. Whoa.
Passing up on all the dudes that have like the 87 packs, but then again, it's theater. All of them are gonna have like 87 packs and be completely ripped. She's probably looking for a man named Burr. She's looking for a man named Burr.
I'm looking for a mind at work. I'm looking for a mind at work.
There's nothing like summer in the city. Someone in a rush next to someone looking pretty. Excuse me, miss, I know it's not funny, but your perfume smells like your daddy's got money. Why you slum?
That is funny. Also, I just wanted to give props to this because I saw it in this where Burr is rapping, moving backwards on a floor that's spinning at the same, like, look, man, I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. Shout out to everyone who's like me in that regard, but to be able to dance in front of people, remember my lines, not run into somebody, and have the floor moving, he should be a brain surgeon, not in the theater.
There's doesn't like summer in the city? Someone in a rush next to someone looking pretty. Excuse me, miss, I know it's not funny, but your perfume smells like your daddy's got money. While you slumming in the city in your fancy heels, you searching for an urchin who can give you ideals.
Where you disgust me.
Ah, so you've discussed me. I'm a trust fund, baby, you can trust me.
I've been reading common sense, but Thomas.
Good to see that even in the 18th century, pickup lines were pretty rough. I don't know if this is a weird question, because it could be like a cochlear implant or something, but I was wondering why does Burr have the wireless mic and nobody else does? Because it almost looks like an IFB where he can get like stage direction. And I only ask that because as someone who did like TV news briefly, you have to have that thing in your ear so people can talk to you, which adds to the ridiculousness of all of it, right? You got someone talking in your ear, giving you directions while you're saying your lines.
Ah, so you've discussed me. I'm a trust fund, baby, you can trust me.
I've been reading common sense, but Thomas Paine. So men say that I'm intense or I'm insane. You want a revolution, I want a revelation. So listen to my declaration. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. And when I meet Thomas Jefferson, I'm gonna compel him to include women in the sequel.
Is there a sequel in the works? Did Hamilton become something? Is Jefferson gonna be the next musical? But I like it, because especially since the Declaration of Independence not been written at that point in time, so it's interesting. I'm getting the vibe that these may be some very important women. Tag yourself. I'm the dude with the cutoffs dancing with a bow tie on. Those harmonies, they're so good. I want to go back and check them out again. Also, yeah, interesting. I don't know if it represents sort of like the dichotomy, you know what I mean? Or like the opulence of the rich people, but very interesting to me that a lot of people have been drab. You know, the coats have been kind of flat, like an olive, like Lin-Manuel Miranda's jacket is a really matte brown almost. And then the girls come in and they've got the beautiful dresses with the fancy colors. And again, everything that is in this musical is deliberate. So I know that's there for a reason. I just don't know if I'm picking up the right reason. There we go. She's getting a little bit more pumped. Funny though too, some people have said in the comments they thought this, in the chronology of the musical, took place the next day, or rather the next morning. It seems like it's the next night because they're talking about, you know, what'll Daddy say if we get home late. Wait a minute, where'd Lafayette come from? Why is Lafayette back in the picture? Fan them off, please. Fan them off. That was straight fire. We need to call the fire department. That ending. I'm getting it one more time. I know this has been a long video, but again, my channel, you know? Woo! Woo! Okay, I can end on that note. I can end on that hype. This guy almost looked like Markiplier for a second, except his hair's not red. Okay, so we're introduced to the heroines of the film, the play, the musical. I would assume the Schuyler Sisters. And again, my preconceived notions were wrong. I thought that they were going downtown to party, and that's where they were gonna bump into our dudes. But apparently, they're looking for people who've got something on the ball. Now, Is society gonna think that, you know, our boys, Hamilton, Lafayette, Mulligan, are they gonna think that they've got something on the ball, or are they gonna think that they're completely crazy? Only time will tell. And again, as long as you keep supporting this series, we are gonna keep going with Hamilton, because this has been a blast so far. Thank you for checking this video out. Sorry it was a little bit longer. I really enjoy this, friends. I'm really feeling it, and I have a tendency to ramble there. So take care. Again, remember to subscribe and all that good stuff. I will see you for the next song. I think we're doing 3 next time.